Wait a second. Hold on, these cameras are backwards. Hold on. I gotta figure out the easiest way to fix this. Okay, did I fix it? Is it fixed? All right, welcome everybody. The Blizzles Live Pistachios. Everybody in the Twitch chat. Excuse me, Ivan Galovsky, YQVN35, Sharon, You're Too Truly, WLK, WLMKN, Dark Gamer. What's up, everybody? All right, we're drawing some more books today. Streaming from Australia. It's because I unplugged all the cables from my computer and then plugged them all in again, and I guess I plugged some of them back into the opposite ports, but I figured it all out. How's everybody doing today? Chilling? Yeah, I put the thermal paste on there. I don't know if it's working, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it was like below freezing today here also. Out of nowhere after being like 70 and 80 degrees the previous week. I think all those crazy storms brought a lot of cold weather with them. What's up, Alexander? How are you? Yeah, that's right. How you doing, F. Harris? Evan, hello. Anoop Sharma? A warm front moved out and it was replaced with intense cold. Yeah. Weather be weatherin'. You're in Botswana? Yo, what's up? That's pretty cool. Yo, what up, Cesar? How are you? See you over there. Always tuning in on Facebook. Even if it does take me a while to remember to look over and read those comments. Oh, is today St. Patrick's Day? St. Patrick's Day always sneaks up on me. Snarky puppy. Hmm. Right now I'm listening to an artist called Lorena McKennett. It's good, like, relaxing, chill drawing music for me. It's like weird kind of Celtic New Age music. But yesterday I was listening to a bunch of Geese. And before that I was listening to like some Notorious B.I.G. I like it when they call me Big Papa. Celtic, yeah, the Celtic music is appropriate for St. Patrick's Day. I'm not wearing green, but I'm listening to the right kind of music, I guess. Yeah. I'm drinking cold brew coffee. I might switch to some tea after I'm done with the coffee. What up, Mags? Yeah, I just started streaming a couple minutes ago, I think. If that's what you're asking. If you're asking when like this started, it's more up for debate. Billions of years ago, maybe. I hope you draw gooder. Well, that's good. Good to hear. This person asked for something magical, so I'm drawing in my mind what like a little poof of magic looks like. It's a little poof of magic. A little poop of magic, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm glad you made it to the stream, Sharon. Welcome. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Oh yeah, yeah, the new Game of Thrones spin-off show. Yeah, I watched it. It's pretty good. I'll probably be streaming till about 5 o'clock today, and it's 1:44 my time. I can't stream too long. I got something I got to go to this evening. 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 3 hours and 15 minutes, about maybe. More toilet paper investigation? You want me to investigate more? You know? Say 17th? I could unroll the whole industry, yeah. It's funny. I distinctly remember in like second grade, when they're like trying to make sure your handwriting is legible and stuff. I remember one time the teacher was saying, "All right, I'm going to call some people's names and we're going to do a little handwriting workshop. These people need to work on their handwriting a little bit. So I'm going to call like 5 or 6 people's names and we're going to work on their handwriting because their handwriting is a little too messy." And I was like, "Oh, here we go. They're going to call my name. My handwriting is a mess." And I was just so surprised when they didn't call my name to work on my handwriting. I feel like just that gave me confidence in my handwriting in second grade that they didn't call my name to give me additional handwriting instruction. It's weird. I feel weird that I remember that so distinctly. You what up, Ashkin? Straight up Mitchin, what up? Caxo, yeah, well, how you doing? One down. Uh, 2682. Gotta go grab some more books. Oof. Yeah. A long time no see. Why is life so hard, Peter? If it was soft, it would like just be a weird texture. Don't you think? I think it would be annoying if life was squishy. Life's hard, so it gives you something to hang on to. Life's hard, so it has some substance. Hey, Mothy Drawings. I don't know why life is hard, though, for real. I guess that's just how it goes. Still on a coffee kick? Well, I'm drinking coffee right this moment. I have been drinking more tea, though, than ever in my life as well, though. Coffee. Down the gullet. Yeah, I see it. It's a four-leaf clover. The one time I didn't get creamer in my coffee is the time I fell in love with black coffee. I should try it. Hey, how you doing, Scott Brock? Yeah, I've used a French press a lot in my life. Not lately, but I like a French press. Mm. Hmm. What artists inspire me? I mean, there's a bunch of them. Like the ones I usually rattle off are artists like Mobius, R. Crumb, Lebius Woods, MC Escher, H.R. Giger, Stephen Beastie. Partake of cannabis? Sometimes. Rock and roll? Had to go every 5 minutes. Yeah, get you some coffee. Oh, you can get really into the process of brewing coffee. People. My friend has like a whole coffee corner set up. He's got the coffee grinder, a little scale. That you can get into the whole process, and it can be really kind of meditative and fun. What's up, Dora Luna? How are you? Dotsy, hello. What's up? How's St. Patrick's Day treating everyone? Floral Buns, hello. Sorry if I'm missing anyone's chat. There's a couple of y'all. By a couple, I mean quite a few. And I am spending some time looking down at the paper here. This is a Uniball Vision Elite. It's the pen I'm using. Oh, it's a Distant Ship Smoke? Good to see you. I was wondering about you the other day when I was listening to some Pink Floyd. Waterproof, so you can use them with watercolors. Yeah, I was just looking at the back of the packet. Protects. The funny thing is, it says it protects against water. It protects you against water. It doesn't say it's waterproof. It says it protects against water. Like maybe if your house is getting flooded, you can put a few of these pens around. Or draw a line with this ink around your house. Or if someone's squirting you with a water gun, you can hold one of these pens up. Because it says it protects you against water. Protects you against fraud. Place these pens at special places around you. You won't get frauded. Protects against. Look, could they not say waterproof? It could have been a lost in translation thing. And maybe you could waterproof a tent with it. I don't know. All right, Dorlina, have a good workout. Leaky roof will cost you thousands in repairs. It'll cost you thousands in Uniball pens. For some reason, I have the urge to add an exclamation point at the end of this one. You got a Queen Metal, good to see you. How many pens do you think it would take to color an entire tent? A lot. Play piano, I see. Yeah, I was taking piano lessons for a few years. But then I got a little frustrated with it because I was like, it was like just like muscle memory, lesson after lesson, learning to play different songs. I mean, I was learning other things too, like some theory, you know, practicing, learning different scales and stuff. But ultimately, it was just like learning to play songs that other people wrote. There was some creative expression in, you know, expressing myself through how you play the song. I more want to figure out how to improvise and make my own music. I think that's more what I'm interested in than like reading sheet music and stuff like that. Ooh, 7-stream streak. Nice. That's a tongue twister. 7-stream streak. Hmm. Reviewing any more fountain pens soon? I don't know. Don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. Who's next? I know, Mind My Halo. It's crazy how the weather changed. It's crazy. Bareback. Tea time. Is the water even hot? That's such a random thing to doubt. You worry about your own water, bro. Is your water even hot, bro? I have a little dispenser in my sink that dispenses near boiling water on demand. It looked warm. How many degrees does it look? With your special eyes. I can tell how the temperature of water by looking at it. There was steam. There was steam when I poured it in the cup. It doesn't just steam forever. Let's see. It may not be very hot. Let's see. I'm actually curious now. How many degrees do you think it is? This says it's 140 degrees. 150. Yeah, no, you're right. I think it's a perfect degrees. What's wrong with 150 degrees? It's like perfect drinking temperature. Yeah, you were close. Wait, I'm gonna try this thermometer now. No, I mean, he didn't struck a nerve. He just made me actually curious. It was funny that you were curious, but see about you. You guys are only 84.5 degrees. I'm sorry. Bad news. That's a Moog sub 25 back there. Yeah. What can you hear this? Sorry. What I'm learning right now, is I'm in an easily distractible mood. Play with the synthesizer. Test the temperature of the tea. Okay, I gotta lock in a little bit. That's what I'm learning. Come on, Peter. I like measuring the temperature of stuff. I actually do. That's why I have the I'm constantly measuring the temperature. I have more thermometers. I have more. What's up, Jillian? Grace? Yeah, I'm multi-streaming YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. And I have one of those laser I have a laser a Dolce Bellum in expertise. I can't think of the word. I'm blanking. My tea is too cold. It's ruining my brain. Like a laser tape measure, I guess you'd call it. You can just like point it at things. It tells you how far away they are. Not really like a range finder because you can't look through it. You just point it at things, or you can see how far away they are. Or you can put it against one wall. It tells you how far away the other wall is. That's fun to just carry around and guess how far away something is, and then see how close you are, how close your guess is. This is your brain on lukewarm tea. You won't be able to think of words anymore. Oh, a distance meter. No, there has to be a cooler word for it, like a distometer. Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like if you Google rangefinder, it's going to be those little monocular things people use at the golf course. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I think rangefinder does sound okay as a way to describe it, but and I also want one of those, but those are a little more expensive. Or the ones people use when they're doing like sharpshooting or sniping. Those would be one of those would be sick. Happy 222. My clock is wrong and it says 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, which is also cool because I haven't changed it after daylight savings time. Draw based on a roulette wheel picking up the thing. The roulette wheel has like a bunch of pens on it or something. Is that what you're saying? What if every like 5 minutes I respun the wheel and switched things to draw with? These lines don't look relaxing. Oh, maybe they're not relaxing, but they're fun. Actually, they are. They're more satisfying than relaxing. These ones. Yeah. It would have a genre and noun. It would be about what I draw, not what I draw with. Whatever happened to the accordion sketchbook did, will it ever get finished? No, it did not, and probably won't ever get finished. Good to see you, though. Welcome to the stream. It's a beautiful idea. Yeah. Just don't feel like it. That's pretty much what it comes down to. You gotta feel like it. Yeah, welcome. You just bought this pen? Does that mean I have to send it to you? K's are kind of tough, but I think I did that one pretty good. Oh, we got some people doodling along. Very nice. Still gonna hold your fingers crossed. Well, I do have another. The part of the problem is I don't know. I got kind of bogged down in it. I got bogged down in it. I don't know. Just got tired of the style or the subject or. But I do have another accordion sketchbook here that I bought. It's a handmade one from a local, look, a blue bluer books blank book. I bought this at a little art fair that I went to. Local artist made this, nice thick pages, no bleeding. So maybe I'll try again and do it for real this time. Finish it. It's a real nice Custom made one. I like the idea too. Like a draw a little thing, connect it to the next one each time, and then at the end have one really long drawing that's all connected. I like that. Plus this one, you can do both sides of it because it's so thick and have two really long drawings. How many books I've signed so far? Let me see. I can figure it out. Um, we do a little math. 30. I've done about 256 so far. And from what I can tell, I have about 200 left. So I'm over halfway. Over halfway, baby. Let's go. Let's keep going. Yeah, no problem. Sina Jakelic. Appreciate the encouragement and the kind words. Very kind of you. Two to the eighth power is a satisfying number. So much to draw doing insects for now. There is a lot to draw. There's a lot to draw out there. It's true. I completely agree. 63. Okay, who's next? It says, please address this to E. Pearson and try to stick with cool colors. The art gods be willing, and if they aren't, please avoid pink. At first I thought they were saying like colors that are cool. But now I'm thinking they're saying cool colors like blues. You think that's what they're saying? You think they want a blue drawing? Because I don't know what colors they think are cool. Wonder if making paper is difficult? Well, it depends what kind of paper you want to make. I've seen some videos on how to make it. Making, I don't think it's that hard. But it might not be very smooth paper. Built a new desk this weekend? Nice. Yeah, what are the cool colors? Hey Jan M, how are you? Magic the Gathering altar? Card altar? No, I don't really know anything about Magic the Gathering. Closest I ever got to that was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. Use a thermometer. $72 degrees. 73, 74. 73.9. 80. 75. The mug is a cool color, I agree. Yep, putting some more custom doodles in some of these books. Thermometer versus thermometer. The thermometer is 74 degrees. I think that's just like the temperature of this room. I bet my tea is room temperature now. Whoa, the tea is still 100 degrees, 104 degrees. That's like upper range of a hot tub. But it feels so drinkable. It's crazy. It feels almost room temperature. No, this is a mug that a fan sent me a long time ago. Years ago. All the mugs that April makes, she's like very against putting handles on her mugs. She'll get into a whole argument about it. Hey Jinko Bug, how are you? In a hot tub, I'm the tea bag. I always felt like I was kind of in like a human stew. Very easily distractible. I was like so locked in yesterday, and it's not happening today for some reason. Well, so you lose some and you win some. We're still here. We're still here, sitting here doing it, though. It's better than nothing. What's up, Junior Chicken Bone? Watch my podcast every single night for the past 2 years. Wow. I'm glad those are working for you. Stews are thicker. I'm thick. Don't worry, I brought the thickness. Mm-hmm. You see a polar bear? Oh, nice, Natalie. Hey, Quilter, PBS. How's it going? Good to see ya. All right, see ya. Whoever's leaving. Was it Junior Chicken Bone? See ya. Who's definitely Irish? Me? Maybe. So Derek James. Yeah, that is. But no, I don't. It's just fun. It's just like a big sound-based fidget toy. And I have a couple of I think I have 3 albums on Spotify, but the music is pretty bad. I put it out there just because I like putting things out there, but I would not say that it's good music. It just makes me feel good to put it out into the world. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've made a few music videos. All right, see you later, Alexander. Have a good one. These are cool colors, right? Yeah, icy is a good way to put it. Yeah. Does look icy. The danger of overdoing it and pushing it to the point where I don't like it anymore. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Spotify, it's Peter Draws. You can just search Peter Draws. It should pop up. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. W name. That is a really good one, Mouthy Drawings. That one. It's just good. Digital Love is good. So many. I like a lot from Random Access Memories. Within, Beyond, Fragments of Time. And a bunch from Discovery. Of course, like. Oh, and Instant Crush. Crescendolls. Yo, what's up, Roger, that drawing? Mhm. Showing you Crumb. Oh, my pleasure. Robert Crumb. R. Crumb. Okay, here's a new animal-based request. Could you draw a cockatiel? We have a pet cockatiel named Reggie. Thank you. What's up, Deb? No, we're just engaged still. It's like a little engagement ring I'm wearing, if that's what you're asking. It was my grandfather's wedding ring. I gave April an engagement ring. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wear a little engagement ring too. Crumb the band? I showed you that? Oh, I don't know about Crumb the band. Oh, they directed at Chatter, not Peter. It's okay. I take everything in here extremely personally, just by default. Gotta pee. I think these, these two vinyls were the first. Well, it's a couple of the first ones I got when I got a record player. Thinking back. What up, Mr. Corax? You haven't seen me for the last 2 years at least? Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Today's a stream where I'm getting distracted easily. But you just gotta embrace it sometimes. Oh, look at them. It's them as kids. Who's the Daft and who's the Punk? I mean, just look at this. I think it's pretty obvious. I gotta put, oh, I like the inside of this one. I gotta put these on soon. Listen to them. Yeah, they became robots a little later on. I think one or two of these had like a poster or something that they came with. I can't remember. Yeah, there they are in their robot form. I like these because it has a little information about like where, like what samples and stuff they used. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Contains a sample from Cola Bottle Baby. Okay, I'll go back to drawing now. I did it one. I don't know what I did with it, but I had a Daft Punk patch like this too. Like 10 or 15 years ago, I was like really into Daft Punk for good reason. I think I was kind of bonding over it with my friend over it. We would like listen to Daft Punk together. Like that was, but that was so long ago. We had to share earphones. You know, like they were wired earphones. We'd each have one in one ear. We were like listening together. I gotta look up what a cockatiel looks like for this person. Cockatiel. Oh, yeah, they have the weird little thing on their head. Thanks, Derek James. Appreciate that. There is something intimate about sharing earphones. You got to stay close to each other. Cockatiels are kind of daft. Yeah, they kind of look like it. They're a little daft, a little punk. They have like the little mohawk. Trying to find a good reference picture, even though I don't think it really matters. I'm gonna kind of mess it up anyways in my own way. Oof. Yeah, maybe so. I might say that. That's the eye. That's the eye of the bird. It's the eye of the bird. You know that song? And they have like a little red patch right here. They have like a little beak, but it's like it's part of the profile of their face. It's kind of weird. They're kind of chubby looking. In the best way possible. Have I studied? I took 1 or 2 years of interior architecture. CAD programs you got to really get used to. They work in their own way. You got to get into the right mindset for CAD programs. They're not like intuitive. They're not like drawing. Everything in a CAD program is like relative to something else, you know? Every line is like a measurement from some other point. You know, like everything at the beginning is like a measurement from the origin, or it's all about like has a number connected to it. But if you do it enough, you'll get used to it. I believe in you. You can do it. CAD's like tedious until I feel like something clicks eventually, and then it's just like boom, it's there. Then you can just start flying. It is tedious compared to a lot of other programs, though. I totally agree. I'm not trying to defend CAD too much. It's what they call a PETA for sure. I really don't want to really overdo this because I feel like it could take a sudden turn for the worse any second. This little bird and start looking really messed up. If I just want to do one weird little thing to it that isn't quite right. And I think it's looking surprisingly good right now, way better than I expected. Do a little. G's are hard to draw. I gotta get a better system for writing G's. There we go. That's cute. What do I do? Have to smuggle a copy of the Incomprehendium to Australia? Pay like $60 for shipping. But I'm not doing international shipping anymore. Too much of a headache at the moment. What up, Ramin Moheb? How are you? This request says cross-hatch shaded illustration utilizing a bold red color like the paint off a sports car, or a verdant green or similar distorted drawing of my name Cannon, or perhaps a random dude with a wallpaper pattern for skin. Regardless, I will be happy with this book even if you leave it blank. Funny. A lot of choices. Very specific. requests though. Don't leave it blank. Yeah, I won't. Okay, more books. Dare me to leave it blank. That would be kind of a power move. All right, fine. You said I could leave it blank. See how happy you are with this. Let's see. Let's just see. Deep scarlet red. That's like the red of a sports car. Gotta be. He said it cross-hatch shaded illustration utilizing a bold red color like the paint off a sports car. Would I like TTS in my stream? No. Why'd you say that like it's you're offering me TTS? Those keyboards have not felt fingers in years? What keyboards? What up, MJP? How are you? The ones in my background? I just played one earlier this stream. I wouldn't consider either of those keyboards, which is why I said what keyboards. Sleepy? Yeah. It's okay to be a little sleepy sometimes. No, I don't want TTS. Thank you for asking, though. TTS would be a nightmare, to be honest. Ever been to St. Louis? Yeah, I went to the St. Louis. I went to the City Museum. You know what I'm talking about? Just on a road trip, I swung by there, and the only thing I ever done there was go to the City Museum. Mhm. Yeah, I like that place a lot. Very cool. I mean, it was years ago, but very fond memories of that place. Cement Land? Nice. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. Do a negative space drawing. I think a lot of my drawings are negative space drawings. He died installing one of his own pieces in the museum. That's terrible, but also totally believable because there is. It looks like they're like difficult to install stuff, like buses and fighter jets hanging in the air and stuff. From what I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like it is very sad, but waiting for page 8 of the new sketchbook. True, true. I've been busy doing hundreds of other drawings that that I already got paid for. I got paying customers waiting for their orders to be fulfilled. Unfortunately, it's taking slightly more priority, but I do need to take a little breaks from this every now and then, and I have been. It's true. I'll get back on that. Don't worry. Thanks for the reminder. I did go on the big aluminum slide. I don't know what the weather was like, but it was fun. Felt like a big giant adult jungle gym. Like a big McDonald's play place, but for adults. Yeah, I agree. Ginger Bear House. I'm definitely putting in a lot of hours doing a lot of little drawings. I mean, it's got to affect something, right? I don't know. I feel like it's at least making me better at doing lots of little draw, while doing lots of little drawings. Doing something. It's a kind of a fun little drawing. I like the challenge, the prompt. What's up, Just a Fan Bro 6? How are you? Okay, who's this one's for? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Feeling a little crazy today. Head's kind of all over the place, but we're still doing it. We're still doing it. Leg pit. I like this a lot, actually. It's been a while since I did like some little, just like texture with hatching and cross hatching. All right, see you later, Natalie. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Green alien spaceship above the trees. It's coming for us. Who's next? Who's next? Oh. Speaking of which, the next person requested a spaceship of some sort. Oof. I gotta go get like a massage or something. I've had like this knot, this muscle in my back, like under, next to, beside my shoulder blade. It's been messing with me for like a month now. What's up, Rosanna? You go to peterjaws.com. There's links. You can get it on Amazon. It's available on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Rosanna. I appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Oh, that's what you would have requested, Vigart? That's some kind of cool twist musical instrument. I've always, I mean, I like that. I mean, I've always loved the cool twisted nature of like brass instruments, all the weird pipes and stuff. I don't know what you call them. Are they pipes or tubes, like on a trumpet or a French horn? That's cool. Is this ship heavily armed or is it an entire city seen sideways in flight? I'm not entirely sure yet. Usually when I draw little spaceships, it's like the profile of the ship and it's flying in one direction or the other. But I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this one yet. It could still kind of morph and become something. I don't know. And the cool thing about alien spaceships is spaceships in general, they can take all sorts of different shapes and forms and have weird things hanging off of them, especially if they're not ever intended to go into like a planetary atmosphere. They don't need to be aerodynamic, even though they sometimes kind of are shaped like they are meant to be. It could just be like a big cube, you know? What are those ones in Star Trek? The Borg, or the ones in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Vogons? At least in the movie, they're just they're big rectangular prisms. Yo, what up, Trip Tank? Yo, what up, Zoe? How are you? Sorry I didn't miss your message 15 minutes ago. The Borg. Yeah, the Borg have made an appearance in Chicago recently, I heard. Anyone know what I'm talking about? I was seeing. I think it's because I used to live in Chicago, so I subscribe to the Chicago subreddit. So now I'm still on the Chicago subreddit, and I see all these updates from Chicago of there were a lot of rambunctious stuff happening for the new like St. Patrick's Day celebrations over the weekend, and apparently there are all these people carrying around these gallon jugs called Borg. They were calling them Borgs, which stands for Blackout Rage Gallon, and basically they just have these milk jugs where they just fill them with vodka and juice, and all these like people and teenagers are just walking around with these giant jugs of just like vodka and juice, just getting super rambunctious, and all the cops were just confiscating them and pouring them into the river. I just saw all these clips of the cops with just piles of empty milk jugs of Borgs, they're called. And they're just pouring them into through the drawbridges into the river. I'm like, I don't know. What about all the fish and stuff? We're gonna have all these drunk fish now. You're pouring all this vodka into the river. I guess it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to that river, but a regular day in Brazil, yeah, probably. Just funny, crazy stuff. This trumpet does have the trumpet. That's probably subconsciously happened from me talking about brass instruments with you. Maybe we'll leave it there. This is the engine. It goes bloop 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 bloop. It's a spaceship, but they're still running on fossil fuels, so it's got a lot of exhaust coming out here. And here's the fuel tank. The other fuel tank. The book is sold out on my website, the customized version of the book, but you can still get it on Amazon. I mean, you should be able to still get it on Amazon. Just not directly from my website. Here's the cockpit. Whenever you actually sit down and make the cockpit or the bridge or wherever people are specifically, it's a pivotal moment because that determines kind of the scale of the spaceship. If you never specifically make that part and you kind of leave that part open to interpretation, then the size and scale of the spaceship is kind of also open to interpretation. Here's an airlock. Listen to Tim Maya? No, I never heard of that. Spaceship for ants? It could be. Little ant-sized aliens. Except not Heza. How do you pronounce your last name? My last name is Deligdish. Yeah, I guess lots of details can be indicative of scale. That's the main one that I usually find myself adding, that I find indicates scale, though. Here's this is the back viewport. They're like, hey, what if we made a little back thing back here? People could chill, have a little cup of coffee, just look out, see where we came from. But they didn't think about how there'd be a giant cloud of cold exhaust behind them everywhere they went. So, whatever. Still better than nothing, though. It's nice to have a window. Dark helmet, yeah. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Oh, I was pretty happy with that. But here's, got to give it a little defensive gun. There we go. Gonna be able to defend itself. This is, boom. Goes pew pew. Yo, T-Joe, what's up? Thanks for joining the club. Enjoyer Club. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. What order number? This is order number 2688. Nice to go. Yep, sorry if it's taking so long. I mean, I know it is taking a long time. Spaceship has a training whistle. It goes whoop whoop. There's a guy in there that goes like this. Whoop whoop. It probably goes chugga 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 too, by the looks of it. I kind of like it. It's kind of cute. Thanks again, T. Joe. Welcome. Right, Heza? I mean, not Heza. Yeah, it's pretty crisp name. Yeah. Pretty crisp. It does feel like you belong. Oh. No one to hear. No molecules or whatever to carry the sound. Shame. Oh. Yeah, yeah, blow the train whistle over the radio. Yeah. Oh, they got some BS going on the news again. Typical news. Typical news. Oh, the Maya letters are evolving. All right, this one is for Miles. Sometimes there's like a little bit of like bookbinding glue on the cover that I need to wipe off with a like a Clorox wipe. Oh, to the Wiggles. Do some toot toot chugga chugga. How many of these special editions am I doing? Like 200 more. But we gotta keep working till I go crazy. And then keep going after that. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Oh. Ooh. 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 Yeah, I'm glad I cut off orders when I did. It's been a good project, MJP. It's been it's been it's been very interesting. I'm happy to have the business though, for sure. Appreciate that found fork. Yeah. Yeah, it's been good to have so much time to hang out and stream, chat with everybody. Mm. No, we're just engaged. I'm just wearing, this is my grandfather's wedding ring. I'm just wearing it as like a engagement ring. Thank you though. Still enjoy using fountain pens sometimes. I haven't been using fountain pens as much lately. Mostly because like all my fountain pens I have at the moment are kind of all dried up and I'd have to like sit down and like it wouldn't take too much work. Just to like sit down and like rinse a few of them off in the sink and fill them up with ink. Just haven't felt like it recently. I kind of go through phases with fountain pens, and right now I'm in a not fountain pen phase. What's the fountain in a fountain pen? I think the fountain in a fountain pen is the reservoir of ink in it. That's what I've always kind of assumed anyway. Seeing each line in your head or your hand is just going for it. Oh, thank you, by the way. Um, no, I'm kind of trying to stay ahead of my head a little bit, or at least not let my head get too much in the way. That's why I'm kind of drawing pretty fast. I do sometimes slow it down, and I feel like it's kind of a different way of drawing where I take a little bit more care and consideration with each line, but this kind of drawing is definitely a lot more just kind of off the cuff, kind of like they call it when you write without thinking. Ahead of my head. It sounds like the title for a cool album or something, like a David Byrne album or something. That's what popped into my head. But maybe I was ahead of my head on that, for better or for worse. Stream of consciousness. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of stream of consciousness drawing. Just let it come as it comes and see what happens. Leonardo da Vinci, what, made the first fountain pen? Is that what you're saying? Hmm. What's up, Excogitate? How are you? Free association. Oh yeah, I also like free association. Yeah. I also feel like I kind of freely associate the lines. I decided to kind of do a fancy 7 on that one. This one? Yeah, I like this one too. Hey, Violet Snail, how are you? Mm. How often do I add drawings to my shop? Um, Not very often, because they don't sell very often. But maybe it's because I'm not adding drawings very often. Oof. I think I gotta get off, guys. I'm feeling kind of crazy. Feeling kind of crazy. That's how it's going. I'm feeling kind of crazy. I gotta go outside or something. Too much sitting here. We made good progress today, though. We did eight books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lost your third puzzle in Puzzle Rush. Hey, Chris the Barber. Good to see you. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. Tomorrow I might spend the day boxing up a bunch of these books though, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 37 books here. I got to box up and send out. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside. Yeah, get some fresh air. Take my chalk. Yeah, maybe I'll test using wet chalk like that person suggested. Oh, see y'all later. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate the good vibes, the comments, the chat. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. All right. See you later. Got a little spray bottle right here. Okay, bye everybody. Like and subscribe, etc. Bye. Bye.